So here's the thing most people won't admit about the path to financial independence. It can be really lonely. Your friends don't get it. Your financial advisor probably thinks you're crazy, and you're stuck navigating the ups and downs of the path to FI and the messy middle of FI, mostly on your own. I started the Mindful Fire Legends community because I realized I needed this space for myself. It's a weekly community space for people on the path to financial independence to connect, support, and encourage each other. We meet every Wednesday at noon Eastern to connect, practice meditation, journaling, and mindful conversation, exploring topics related to mindful fire and building a life we love now. It's intimate, honest, and the kind of community I wish I had earlier on in my path to FI. And I've made it super affordable. It's just $10 a month or $100 a year. That's it. There's no commitment, and if you're not loving it, I'll give you your money back. Learn more and join us at mindfulfire.org/join. Again, that's mindfulfire.org/join. Welcome to the Mindful Fire Podcast, a show about crafting a life you love and making work optional, using the tools of mindfulness, envisioning, and financial independence. I'm your host, Adam Cuello, and I'm so glad you're here. Each episode of the Mindful Fire Podcast explores these three tools through teachings, guided meditations, and inspiring interviews with people actually living them to craft a life they love. If you're ready to start your Mindful Fire journey, go to mindfulfire.org/start and download my free envisioning guide. In just 10 minutes, this guide will help you craft a clear and inspiring vision for your life. Again, you can download it for free at mindfulfire.org/start. Let's jump into today's episode. Welcome to this guided meditation. As always, these meditations are from our Mindful Fire Legends community, a community that brings together people on the fire path to build connection, support, and encouragement along the way. If you'd like to join us for one of these live meditations and community meetings, you can sign up at mindfulfire.org/join, and we'd love to have you. So what I was thinking is this question of, is this useful for stories that are unhelpful? So the idea here is our stories create our reality. The thoughts we think and the stories that we tell ourselves really impact how we perceive the world. And the ones that we pay attention to most are the ones that ultimately create the reality that we experience. And I've been having a lot of doubt and unhelpful stories just popping up, bubbling up. And I thought, let's see what's there and just play with that a little bit. So let's begin this meditation by finding a position that allows you to be alert and relaxed at the same time. Sitting with a tall, straight back, resting your hands wherever's comfortable, closing your eyes and just dropping in with 3 deep breaths in and out. So let's begin this meditation by finding a position that allows you to be alert and relaxed at the same time. Sitting with a tall, straight back, resting your hands wherever's comfortable, closing your eyes and just dropping in with 3 deep breaths in and out. And on your third exhale, I invite you to bring your awareness to your body and just notice how you're arriving here in this moment. Noticing any sensations in your body. You can scan from your toes up to your knees, to your belly, to your chest, to your arms. Just scanning up all the way to the top of your head. Just observing whatever's there to be observed with a kind, curious awareness. Right now in my body, it's like this. It's like this. And expanding that awareness to your mind as well. Noticing if it's busy or calm, tired or awake. Not judging, just simply observing. Right now in my mind, it's like this. And now just finding your way to your breath. Resting that same kind, curious awareness wherever you notice the breath sensations. Observing as you breathe in. Observing as you breathe out. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. And whenever you notice your mind is drifted off and that thoughts are happening, no problem. Just noticing what's on your mind with that same kind, curious awareness. And then gently coming back to the breath and beginning again. Each in-breath is a new beginning. Each out-breath is a chance to let go. And each time you notice that your mind has wandered and you see what's on your mind, patterns may arise. You may notice judgments about doing it wrong, mind being all over the place, or the root of many of these things, a story about not being good enough. Bring that same kind, curious awareness to these judgments, because after all, they're just thoughts, mental events, arising in your mind like bubbles off the bottom of a pot of boiling water, rising up, coming to the surface, and then popping away. As you notice these patterns of the same thoughts or stories arising, meet them with mindfulness. If they're particularly strong, you can always ask, is this useful? Is this thought moving me towards the life I want to live, the feelings I want to have? Or is it taking me away? And if it's not useful, you can simply choose to let it go, to let that thought pop and float away. After all, it's just a thought, not the truth, not who you are. So just resting in a kind, curious awareness of this whole experience. Over and over again, returning to this in breath and this out breath. And again, if your mind has drifted off, as mine has, just noticing, choosing to come back to the breath and beginning again. And as we approach the end of this short practice, I invite you to bring to mind a question. What story would you like to embody throughout the rest of your day? Leaving this meditation, what story would you like to carry that would be useful, that would move you towards your vision? And sitting with that question and seeing what bubbles up. There may be a few bubbles, just observing them and trying them on. And how does it feel in your body as you sit with that story? As you begin to embody that useful story, that story that propels you towards your vision. Does it feel different? Carry that story forward with you into your day, into your week, and into your life. The more you practice that story, the more it becomes who you are. Each time you remind yourself to let go of an unhelpful story and to choose instead the story that propels you towards your vision, you're planting a seed and watering that seed. Catch the unhelpful story with mindfulness, a kind, curious awareness, and refocus on planting and watering the seed that will move you towards what you want. Again and again, until it becomes your reality. Letting go of all of that, let us finish with 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in and breathing out. Again in and once more. And when you're ready, coming back, opening your eyes. Thank you so much for your attention. And we invite you to join us to meditate live in Mindful Fire Legends community at mindfulfire.org/join.
Thanks for joining me on today's episode of the Mindful Fire podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, I invite you to hit subscribe wherever you're listening to this. This just lets the platforms know you're getting value from the episodes and you want to be here when I release additional content. If you're ready to start your Mindful Fire journey, go to mindfulfire.org/start and download my free envisioning guide. In just 10 minutes, this guide will help you craft a clear and inspiring vision for your life. Again, you can download it for free at mindfulfire.org/start. Thanks again, and I'll catch you next time on the Mindful Fire podcast.